Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Guys, today we're going to be talking about some stuff that actually can spice up your Twitch stream. And I think you guys will actually like this video. Not only is it very helpful, but you can get a free version and you can also dab into the pro version. So first off, we're going to head over to pixelchat.tv as you see right here at the top of my screen. Now, first off, what I want to talk about is a few things that I'm going to be discussing throughout this. Pixel Chat is known for many different things for streams. Now, this is something that started way back over in the Mixer days. So if you was one of those ones that used to stream on Mixer, whether it was from Xbox or just, straight from PC, then you probably are a little familiar with this. So what I want to say is, have you ever been to somebody's stream and you've seen people shout people out and you're like, dude, that looks really cool. It told what they were streaming, how many followers they got, and I even seen a cool clip. Like it showed one of their past clips. Okay, you might have seen those clips from random other, software programs out there. And have you noticed that the clip will be like really big? It'll take up the whole center of the screen and you're like, oh my God, like why did you even have to do that? Well, guess what? With Pixel Chat, you can play a clip if you want, and it won't be large and take up the whole screen. You can even make it to where if you don't want to play the clip, you can just make it show their logo. Also, you can make it play like a little cool little alert sound, like that it kind of just, throws out the attention to viewers to be like, hey, oh my God, something new happened, and it'll catch their attention. Or you can go no sound at all, just let them listen to the clip, or just let them read what pops up on the screen. So you can do that for shout outs. We're also going to be showing exactly how when people are typing, have you ever noticed, not only do you see it like inside of the chat to where everybody's talking, whether it's on the side of your screen for watching on PC, or maybe you're on a mobile phone and the chat is right below and you just see everything people saying. Well, I'm going to be showing you exactly whenever people start talking, how it flows up anywhere on their screen. Maybe they have it added, for example, like mine, it's going to be below. You'll see it down through here because I have it below. Now, you won't be seeing a lot of the chat. I will give you like an example of it because, of course, I'm not streaming right now, so there's not a lot of people in here talking. It's just us, guys. Just us. It's a one-on-one session between you and I. Isn't that great? Anyways, guys, a lot of people use this for overlays. And they use it for their music. There's so many things that Pixel Chat has to offer. But what I want to say before we kick off here is if you're one of them streamers and you're trying to continue to grow every single day to make this your full-time job, then do me a favor. Please don't let streaming go to your head. I've been watching a couple of people the past few days, or the past month, I should say. And I've noticed that every time they get a raid, that they don't even shout the person out. They say thank you, which yes, that is a great thing to say to people when somebody does something for you because that means you greatly appreciate it. But shout the people out. Give credit where credit is due and let every one of your viewers that's already in your stream see the new people that just came through, also the person that rated you. Give them credit, let their link pop up so they can go follow them as well. Why not? Don't be that selfish streamer. Because I've been seeing that, like I said, come from a certain someone. And I've literally walked away from that person's stream. I've not been going to their stream and hanging out like I was every night because I don't like stuff like that, I love to shout people out because I don't want to be the only person to grow. I want myself to grow and you too. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started here with Pixel Chat. First off, whenever you go to pixelchat.tv, you're just going to click on Get Started, or you can click on Log In up in the top right-hand corner. So we'll just go ahead and click on that. This is what you're going to be greeted with. It wants you to sign in through Twitch, through Glimish, or through Travo. It used to say Mixer, but it's no longer there. So we're going to go ahead and choose Twitch. All right, so when it loads up here, it'll take us straight to my dashboard as you see here. Now, you do have a couple of different options as to what, you can choose from. You can actually become a pro member, which is $4.99 a month, which is what I use. If you look above me right here, just kind of pay attention, you will see all of my social medias popping up there. And you're probably thinking, why would you want to pay just to get social medias whenever, you can get those totally free. You're right, because I do have other ones that literally pop up and they got some cool color to them, etc., whatever. But what I want to say is Pixel has a lot to offer other than just this, okay? Not only are we getting the logo like you see here for Facebook, but we get to choose the font, we get to choose all of the colors, we get to choose everything. So I'm going to be showing you those 3 things, how to add them to your stream. The rest of it, if you want to see more, then just go ahead and make sure you drop it in the comments below and we'll do another video. So I do have this up here running to go a little bit faster just to kind of give you guys an idea. It will show, like I said, the logo before, and it gives you all of my information. If you see anything up here that, you do have the account, whether it's, Riot Games, Blizzard, etc., whatever. If you have any of this information and you'd love to follow me, I would greatly appreciate it. If you go over to those accounts and you hit the follow button, it would mean the absolute world to me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. Whenever you first come to this page, like I said, log in through Twitch, and then go ahead and go to the home up here. Now you're going to slide down and you're going to see overlays, scenes, bio, which the bio section is under construction. That's just for your own personal use though. Like you can just pretty much, tell a little bit about yourself. But anyways, you're going to be going to the overlay section. As you see, this is the only 3 things I use because right now I'm running the Halloween overlays and all of that on my stream. So I have no use for the other stuff, but I am in the process of making some other stuff. And if you'd like to see it, once again, let me know and I'll show you how I made the new overlays that I'm coming up with. All right, so when you get here, it's going to be blank for you. You're just going to see a black background. Go ahead and click up here at the top, create a new overlay. Now, what you're going to see over here is this box. I know my camera is covering most of it up, so let me see if I can just take that away for just a second. There you go, which my pop-ups will still be popping up for you guys. But anyway, you can choose all of this right here, and it will let you know which platform that you can put it on out of the 3 that you can sign in with. Like a group, show who you're playing with at the moment. It can only be done on Twitch. So if I was playing with, for example, like King Cobra, TPayne352, or GamerMom3327, MNS340, or Matt Barber, those are all my people that, I play with every day, like Sinister Killer Gaming. Then I could literally put their names and it would pop their names up at the time and let everyone know that, like, hey, this is who I'm playing with. Because a lot of people will ask you that, like when they come to your stream, like, oh, hey, who you gaming with today? Like Call of Duty or something. So that would just tell them. But if you look here, you can pretty much use it anywhere. Now, this one here says Pro. This one will let you know that you can only use these if you have Pro. But do you have to have Pro? No, because you can use all of these. Now the socials, if you go down through here and you look, you do not see socials being free. You will have to pay for it, okay? Now I realize, like I said, a lot of the stuff that you can get it, just from wherever. You can make it. There's a lot of people here on YouTube that actually, drop stuff to where you can add your name in. I get it, guys, but I just wanted to show you this. So we're going to go ahead and go with the shout out section first. Okay. So once again, click create a new overlay, and then this box right here will pop up. You click on edit. Once you click on edit, you're going to come to this right here. Now you can rename this all you want. Okay. We can literally just name this, shout out. If I can spell. All right, it doesn't matter what you name it. This is just a good way for you to keep up with it. And this is here the Pixel Shout in Stream Shout Out Overlay. I don't know why they wrote it like that, but it is whatever. All right, so you're going to come down. You're going to choose what colors best fit you. Okay, and as we get down through here, it gives you the option to see it over here in this area. So you know what it looks like before you place it. Now, this can be used inside of Streamlabs OBS, inside of OBS Studio, Stream Elements, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter what you're using, you can add this. All right, so you'll choose your text color, your accent color, your background, your gradients 3, 2, and 1, and then hide the background. Some people likes to add, hide the background and it'll just show up the letters. There won't be a box or anything. That's cool. It's, all just personal preference here. Now you can get down to classic or you can get modern. Modern actually makes, it writes the shout out going long ways like this. And if you actually leave it on classic, then it puts it in an actual square box. Now, once you choose which one you want, the shout out box corners, if you want it to just be square, you can have it that way, or you can actually round the corners. I like to round off the corners. That way it looks a lot better to me. And I keep it on about 20. You just got to be careful. Sometimes scrolling through here, you'll change this stuff. I wish they had like an actual lock on it. Anyways, you'll click on right here, the font face, choose whatever font style that, you like for yourself. Or you can just, go through here and you don't even have to use any of these. Some people just use the original. The overall scale is how large you want it to be. So you can make the shout out box this small, or, you can make it normal. I keep it on about 100%. And it says, do you want to center the text? I do not center the text because let's just say that I'll give you an example. So we'll go ahead and center the text on this. Now, when you get down here to other, we're going to do a test shout out. Now, this would just be somebody random from Pixel. All right, so see here, usually it would bring all of these letters and put them all right here, jumble them up in the middle. Why it's not doing it, I don't know. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. But I keep the center text turned off so I don't have to worry about that. All right, now you can get it to, this is my favorite part. So it says show last streaming. If you turn this on, which is what I have, then it automatically shows you what game they were streaming. So if someone comes in and raids me and I shout them out, and the moment that it shouts them out, it looks like this. It tells me what they played last, right here. Last streaming, science and technology, which, like I said, this is just like a little test example. But it tells me the game that they actually streamed last. Now, show users follower count. You can choose to turn that on or off. I like it on because it encourages the viewers that are already watching in my stream as they come through when I rate them. It lets them know how many people are following. And you know what? I can be like, hey, they got this many followers. Please go over and drop them another follow because we're close to this. It's just an encouragement thing to me. Not everyone likes it, and you can turn it off. Now, if you do not want to, make it show a clip, maybe you just don't like to hear that stuff, which you can turn the sound off the clip. I'll show you that in a second. But you can leave the clip off, and it'll show just the logo. So it says shout out up in the corner, 2,292 people. And then it says, go check out the channel, and it leaves their Twitch channel at the bottom, which I like. Now, we can turn the clip back on, and it will play one of their past clips. And there is his past clip, which you guys have heard several times. All right, so when you get down to customize, this is the part that you need to change up a little bit. Right here, this part that I'm going to highlight, the percent user percent. Make sure you do not touch this and make sure it stays there. If this gets erased, it will not say that person's name. So that's what you want to make sure that stays there. So what I've done is I put go check out, and it'll say the person's name, and it says channel, and drop them a follow. I don't put he or she, I just say them, because it can't tell, if the person is female or male. So if you guys just want to copy what I've wrote, you can. Do you have to? No, you can put whatever you want. Down here, the shout out header is, shout out exclamation mark, whatever it is that you guys use, like for example, let me show you another shout out thing here. All right, see right here, it says shout out. You can change this to whatever you want. It doesn't have to just necessarily be, shout out. We can just change this to totally amazing streamer. Okay. We'll just put 3 exclamation marks. Now let's check it out. Totally amazing streamer. And then it says go check out that person. You know what I'm saying? You can change it to whatever you want right there, which I think that is cool. Or you can just change it to like big shout out, whatever. So that's up to you. Now, command to use for shout outs, exclamation mark, SO. This is whatever you use to do your shout outs. I know some people do just SO. Some people will do exclamation mark S. Like for myself, I do exclamation mark SO. And then of course we put a space and do @ and put the person's name or whatever, all that. So just whatever you use for yours is what you'll put there. Now this is the length of shout out seconds. This is how long it's actually going to stay up on your screen. And I'll tell you, with you using Twitch, you know, for it to play the Twitch clips, you got to be careful with this because some of the clips are longer and the screen will shut off and the clip sound will keep playing. I did notice that, you know, in some of mine. So what I've done is just dropped it down to, it'll stay up for 10 seconds, it'll go away. 10 seconds is enough time for the moment you shout them out for someone to actually see who it is, you know. I think it's perfect time. Now, let's say like right here, we can drop this down to 55. Now this is actually the audio sound to what you hear, that little beeping sound whenever it first comes on. You can make that to where it plays a longer sound, a cooler sound effect, you know, just something neat and different. The reason I do that is because the moment somebody hears that sound, it catches their attention. Because if they're watching you play Apex and they hear that little ding noise right there, then it's kind of like, oh, what was that just popped up? So that's just kind of, you know, to alert them. But you can control the sound right here because you'll be hearing it as well.
I changed it to science and technology.
So there it is. You can actually, you know, like I said, put it to about 45 if you want, and just go over there and just set it to whatever you like, whatever suits you. Now the shout out sound is where you'll go in and test all the different sounds. You'll click the play button right here. Now if you're playing a Twitch clip, you definitely don't want this one because the moment that you put the future in there, the future is actually going to be taking away the actual clip sound. So you want to catch something like I use this one. So like, let's listen to this one. It had like kind of an echo repeat to it. Some of them are too long. That sounds like something from a Mario stream. I don't know. And see what I mean? Some of them play too long and then your clip is already over, or... And you can make them even shorter like that. Now, I did like this one a lot. But I'll be honest, this would get old very, very quick. Let's try this one. That is too long. Let's try this. All right, so I did have this one on there at first. Let's listen to it again. All right, so we can go back to that one. I'll just leave it there for now. And let's see what else. Down here is mute clips. So let's say that you would rather hear that sound that was playing instead of listening to their clip as well, but you still want their clip to play. Then what you can do is you can actually mute the clip and then just listen to the sound. So as you see, the clip is still playing, it's still moving, which this one won't move because he's just talking, but you're not hearing this actual sound from the clip. But I'm okay with, you know, the clip playing, doesn't matter to me, but it's totally up to you. Now, like I said, as far as setting up the background and all of that, now whenever I do mine, if you'll notice here that mine is black down here and it's got all of my colors up here. This is the TrippyMELMEL colors. This is why I use this. So just fix the colors to actually match all of your stuff, and I think you'll be very, very happy with that. All right, so I'm going to go back and turn that on. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to click overlay. Once you get this built, just go back over here to the left and click overlays, and it'll bring you right back to this section. Now, if you want to get the link so you can go paste it inside of your OBS, first off, you're just going to come right here and you see where it says copy links, got the two folders. You're just going to click on that, and then you're actually going to just add it inside of your OBS. So what you'll do is you'll find your main game scene, then you'll just click on the plus sign, you'll add a browser source, name it whatever you want. And then right here, you're actually going to remove this URL. You're going to paste it right there. You're going to hit OK, and then you're just going to go inside and you're going to place this wherever you want it at inside of your OBS. And then next thing you know, bam, there it is. All right, I'm going to remove it so we can carry on. All right, now what we're going to be doing is talking about the chat overlay. So first off, you're just going to click on create a new overlay, and it's going to give you this here. Click on edit to take you into the pencil. All right, when it comes up, once again, this is the Pixel Chat overlay. So we can just rename it if we want. We'll just name it chat. The description's up to you. Now you want to fade out messages. I like for them to fade out instead of just going away, whatever. So that's up to you as well. Now, messages fade out time. I got it. They'll fade out within 15 seconds. But what we're going to do is we're going to change this to 20 seconds. Now it's fade in, you've got fade in down big, fade in left big. All right, so we'll just do fade in down big, and then we're just gonna have it to where, let's see here. We can do hinge. All right, we'll just do hinge, okay? And now you wanna choose whatever color you want the text to be, which mine is white, my background color is black. And then it says show user icons. What this is meaning is you can have it to where it just shows what you're writing, and it will still show like if you're a mod or whatever, but you can have it to where it shows your actual logo picture as well, which is what I like. Now, of course, once again, you're back to the rounded corners, just how much if you want it rounded or you want it square. I like all the rounded stuff. I do keep mine at about 40 here. The font size, I keep it at about 15. You can change it to about 20 just to see what it looks like. Just kind of mess around with it. See whatever, suits you. The space between chats, which is between, each box level as it stacks or fades in, I've got it on 5. Now the padding around all chats, I take it wide open to 100. And then, of course, you get to choose whatever font style that you like, of course. And then when you get down here to other, this is hide chats that start with a command. This is very important to me. So I do have Nightbot and all of that. So let's say that you came in and I rated you, and I'm already doing the shout out for you. So when your shout out comes up, I don't need the extra stuff at the bottom popping up as well. Plus all of my social media is popping up. It puts too much stuff on the screen. Too much stuff can just be too much, if you feel me. So you don't want to do that. All right. So, I do hide all the chats, with commands like shout outs or just anything that uses a command. I don't let it pop up in my screen. Now the toggle preview mode, let's turn it on. You're probably going to see doubles because I have my OBS showing, plus it's showing you as a preview here. So anyways, this is what it looks like. See how fast it's rolling? All right, so what you would want to do is you want to come back up here. It's fade in down big. Now, if you just change the fade in, see there it is, and then animation is it's hinging out. Let's see, we can do the rollout. So it comes in, and I don't really know how that's a rollout, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see what the zoom out is. They look the same to me, but maybe I'm just missing something. I don't really know. Let me see here. Let's see if there's another one. Let's see, slide out to the right. Nah, they're all staying the same. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe that's just, maybe the preview just does that. So if it fades in, it'll slide out to the right. Let's see, you got roll out, you got a hinge out. What else do we got? Let's see, rotate out. You can do the flip out, fade out down. There's a bunch of these that, oh, okay, there it goes. So now they're sliding out. I see what it means. So you can do the bounce out. And once they scroll up, then they'll bounce out. That's what it is. So it's going to stay up on your screen for about 15 seconds, which is why, or no, 20 seconds. So once again, we'll keep it up there for about 15, and then it'll start fading out. So that's kind of cool. So we got fade in, bounce out right there. So just go through there and see which one that you like, guys, because, it could be something that I'm putting up here that you guys don't like. So I'm actually, let's see, I guess I'll do fade in, and then they'll drop out with a hinge. And I think a hinge is like where they fall over, but you can just choose whatever you want. And I'm going to leave it at about 15 just to see. Actually, let's just do it about 3 so we can see what it's doing here. All right, so there we go. So it's like a hinge. It's just falling out. I think that's kind of annoying if you ask me. So let's do the rollout. So I don't know what that one is. All right, the rollout's pretty decent. So I'm kind of stuck on this one, guys. I'm sorry. So we'll do the slide out to the right. And you can probably make this one slide to the left. All right, that one's decent. So let's see here. What else we got? Rotate out. So go through and just find the one that you like. And then, you know, that one's pretty cool. All right, but we're moving on. So choose the colors that you like. So for example, if I wanted to do, you know, the purple to actually match my stream, I could. But I don't necessarily, you know, just have to leave it like that. I guess it's okay. Let's see if we can put the black in it to see. All right, so I do like it with the purple and the black. Let's see what it looks like with the teal. There it is. So we could do it like that. And just, you know, kind of whatever you guys like. Just kind of decide on it. I guess I like either or. It doesn't really matter to me. So there's the gray. And just kind of go from there. All right, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to just choose all of your, like this is the rounding again. You want to do your font size. So we could actually bring the fonts down smaller. So that way it's not as big. But you want to make it to where like your stream can see. So, you know, like maybe keeping it at 20. We could probably just go, let's say 15. All right, 15 looks decent, but it's still kind of small, especially if you're on a mobile phone. So we can just probably go up to like, you know, 18. Let's see, that's 20. So it's kind of up to you guys. So actually what we'll do is I'll probably leave it at 20 because on mobile phone, it would probably look different. Okay. So I don't do anything to the X and Y rotation. The space between chats, once again, like I said, it's 5, but this is what it looks like whenever you start stretching it. You don't want to make it look like that. Why would you? You can do probably like 15 if you wanted, but I still feel like that's a big gap. There's 5, and then you can just stack them on top of each other. Something else I do want to show you is you could take away the icon right there to where it doesn't like have their icon, which I like the icon. Where was the other? Right here, fade out message. Let's see, I think this is... I don't know if this is the one I wanted to show you guys or not, because I'm not sure what it's doing. Alright, fade out messages. It's not doing anything, is it? Okay, I don't know what that was about. But what it's supposed to do is just kind of take that box away. You know, that's around it. So, anyways, just set it up the way you want. I don't know, guys. Like, you know how these things are. 1 minute, like, they look good. The next minute, they don't. I don't know what it's doing. But we're going to move on down through here. I do like the zoom out. That's what I like. So, let me look one more time. All right, now choose your fonts, all of that. Now, another thing. Oh, here it is. Hide chats to start with the command toggle pre. No, it's not. There's supposed to be one that actually takes this background away from you. So I don't know why it's not doing it. But anyways. All right. So right here, you can actually put it to where it's at the top. But now remember, on OBS, you'll put this stuff where you want it. Okay. So take it back to the bottom. This would mean it would be at the top up here instead of being down below. Okay. All right, and then down here, users. Users is very, very important. What you want to do here is, for example, like I said about Nightbot, ModBot, WiseBot, SurreyBot, you want to go down there and type as far as what you don't want popping up here. So for myself, I don't want because I do have my bots that automatically shout out my social media links. I don't want them just to continue to fill this up and just let it run and run. I only want what you guys, you know, as viewers are typing in my chat. I only want that part to come up. So that's something else that's just totally up to you guys for you to sit around and mess with to just see, you know, if it's something that you actually like. All right, now the next thing, once again, when you're finished with this, you just go back to overlays here, and then you'll just click on the 2 little pieces of paper or whatever, copy the link, paste it the same way into your OBS or your Streamlabs. Now socials. Once again, you have to have a pro membership. You can go right here where this lock is, and you can actually click which one that you would like. All right, so once you decide whether you want a pro membership or you just want to keep the free one, then you can just go down here, like I said, and click on the lock. I'm not going to click on the lock because it is going to show you guys my debit card, and you can unsubscribe anytime you want to. There's a big red button right underneath the picture of your debit card, and right underneath it, it actually just says unsubscribe. Totally free to walk away from. The guy that actually built this is absolutely amazing for doing this. All right, so social medias, create new overlay. Make sure you click the pencil. Now this is for the pros, all right? It's going to show y'all doubles because of course it's going to be popping up right here. Now once you get right here, you can just name it socials, whatever you want to. Choose the background color that you want. Of course, I just went with purple to match my overlay for Halloween. And then you can, keep it white, or you can actually change the font to black. And as you see, it'll change to black to match everything down below right here. I just think the white kind of, pops out a little more. But like I said, that's totally up to you guys. I do like, the black as well. But I feel like that as a streamer, if you want people to notice it more, just like with the chat, then, kind of let it pop out. You can choose the large ones, and this is what the large ones actually look like. All right, so the large ones will come up and you can leave them where they're square. See how that's kind of big? I would just have to slide it up. So you can make it to where it's actually a square, or you can round it off and keep it small. All right, and then the alignment would be left or right. So we can do left on this. And what it is it's just going to shift it over to the left. And once again, you would just have to place it where you want it on your OBS or on your Streamlabs. That way that everything lines up the correct way. All right, so let's see. It may pop up again here in a minute and look a little crazy. But if it does, then I'll fix it back. All right, so we're going to go back to the right there. Don't forget to change up your font face. That's just whatever fonts you like to use. And then for the length of pop-up, I keep mine at about 7, or you can actually keep it at about 10. Now, this is how long they'll stay up on the screen. Some people like them to stay up longer. I don't like them to stay up that long. Then, of course, you can make it, like I said, whether it's a square. I do keep mine all the way at 30, but we'll bring it back just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about with it being just a square. Now, this is the time between pop-ups. I do have it on 10 just so that it'll show you guys. See here how it's a complete square. I don't really like the whole square thing, so you can actually adjust it, make it smaller, but I bring it all the way to 30. All right, the time between pop-ups, like this needs to probably go up to about, 15, I guess. But that's up to you as well. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to come down here. This is only going to say select a social and add new social. Let me show you guys something. You got Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Discord, Guilded. Yes, Guilded, you heard me right. Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Xbox, Battle.net, Epic Games, Switch, Riot, PlayStation, OnlyFans. Yes, I have an OnlyFans because I started my OnlyFans out as a gaming page. There's nothing that is uncalled for on that page. You ain't going to get feet pics. Don't even try for it, all right? And then you got Steam. Also, look at this. If you click on this first, you can add a patron. What is that? Is Travos, how they say it? Jerky XP. Then you got the customs, you got the gamer, G Fuel, you got Sneak, SoundCloud, Spotify, website, you got the art, you got the Astro Gaming. So, I mean, this, like, for example, like Defiant Art, website, all that. This is people that you could be sponsored by. So let's say if you're sponsored by G Fuel, then you would just click on G Fuel. Then you would have to click Add New Social. Scroll down, and then, for example, if I was sponsored by G Fuel, I would just type in my name. So, for example, like TrippyMELMEL. And then that's all you would have to do, and it will continue to pop up inside of that whenever it pops up. But I'm not sponsored by them, so I'm just going to remove it. So that's it. None of these other ones actually have anything to do with me. But that's how you add those. And once again, when you're finished with it, then you would just go in there and you would make it to where You just copy the link and paste it wherever you want it. And honestly, it's that easy. Like, there's nothing else that you would have to do. And it's absolutely just amazing. I really, really love Pixel Chat. I feel like it's very helpful. And like I said, you can go down here to scenes. And, you know, you can, let me just delete this one. But you can create a new scene like I was telling you guys. Add the opponents, overlay, image, external links. You can add in anything that you want. You can even do your own uploads. Upload a file. See, straight from over here. So you can just go through there and upload your own files. And like, for example, let me see if I can find one here. Here's your one that you can upload. See if we can get this bad boy uploaded. All right. So there it is. We got our own file uploaded. And of course, you can't see it at this moment. But hey, it wants you to use code TrippyMELMEL in your Fortnite item shop. That's all it is. But anyways, you can just delete it. You can add more stuff, you know, do whatever you want to do. But it's absolutely amazing. Add your overlays and go pimp out your Twitch stream. If this video was helpful to you, please consider dropping a like on it. That way, you know what I'm saying, we can push the content out there to others who that it could be helpful to also. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel or just somebody that continues to watch all of my social media, I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And hey, don't forget to ring that pretty little bell so it'll bring you right back here for some more content. Guys, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.